Welcome. For some reason, sound is not working on World of Horror. Let me see if it's working at all. Ah. Okay, that's working. Oh, there it is. And now it's on full screen again. Game, please. Okay. Does it look better stretched or with the border? Let me know. Okay. I like the Clue color palette, so let's see. What achievements do we have now? Many more achievements. Actually, not many more. 6 more that I haven't unlocked yet. Change the date and stop the curse. Destroy your eye and open the 3rd one. Discard 3 books in one playthrough. Backstab a follower. Put 2 sources of light at the same time. Drink the blood of forgotten beasts and survive. Spooky. And then we have 3 more endings to unlock. Okay. It's been a while since I've played, so... I'm excited for the update, however. Let's see here. I think we did do ill-fated, so let's just do regular. Let's go with Aiko. She's usually the best. Oh. Let's go with Cultist, and then Short Adventures. Okay, that's not unlocked yet. Maybe I haven't unlocked the new god yet. Let's go with this eyeball, as per usual. It said the update was complete, so I'd assume we have this stuff. Let's see here. Cauterize. 2+ stamina, 1 time only. Anything in here? Alright, that's not where I wanted to go yet. We want to go to the closet and get our dollar. Anything new to click in here? And then let's put on the vanity jacket. And we'll go ahead. And now you can save. Take a peek through peephole. Okay, nothing weird, and then we'll get our experience boost. What is this? Oh. Okay, now let's look at what mysteries we have. Nothing new here. I'm gonna try another and see if we get anything new. Let me make sure. Where is the... Okay. This content update comes with a new mystery that has 3 endings and an optional boss fight. New unlockable character. 8 new items. New oh god. Oh, this can be unlocked in-game. 2 new macabre events. 13 new events. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and restart. Okay, everything's on. And we'll just do what we were doing before. I think. We'll just go with normal. Okay. We get this time flesh regrowth. +3 stamina, -2 max stamina. Okay. That one's new. Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin. I still don't have ending A on this one either. Let's try the new one first. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on that bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Okay, I want to see if you click. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work? Okay, let's investigate the forest twice to get the side mystery completed. New music, too. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? You're certain the missing people were here, but you're on the right trail. Well, something going right on your first event is exciting. The suspicious group you followed is gathering in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in the clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Let's see if we get this one. Oh, we got another pass. You managed to see some of the faces and hear the names of the group. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meanings come from our relationships, share death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Nothing else. Okay, that's mildly creepy. No! Real quick, let's go to the occult shop. Gonna take the holy candles with us. Yeah, they just need to be in our inventory. Okay, let's go to the library. Feel the gaze of a librarian. Many of the books you can find here were donated after the accident at the university building. Carry out a dusty tome to the main reading room. Interpreting the old, incomplete translations is a tedious task. Finally, you find what you were looking for. New spell. Hello, Poches. We are, I re-rolled and I did get the new mystery, so I just started it. Let's make notes. Decide to make some notes about subjects that could be relevant in this case. Hopefully, all your work won't go to waste. Oh, I'm supposed to look for a computer. I guess I'm just supposed to explore the school. That's less doom. So we just got a little more experience. You encounter the school bathroom to wash your face with cool water. You enter. Sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors is open on its own. But we actually have the holy candle with us, so... You light the holy candle, purifying the place. Minus 4% doom. Well, the school's library computer doesn't have a modem. You happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet her at her home in the city. Let's see if the dog has any weapons. Oh, of course you don't. The compass will be good, though. Let's investigate downtown. Oh, we got another holy candle event. They say a ghost of the heartbroken boy appears on the street at night. Is it just an urban legend, or is there some truth to this tale? Not wanting to waste more time, you decide to light a holy candle, hoping to bring the ghost to rest. So there's an achievement for doing 2 holy candle events in one playthrough, and it took me so long the first time, and of course I get 2 almost right in a row. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. Goddamn, our computer's heavy. I wonder if we can, this event is fixed yet. No, it's not. Oh, here he is. Out of funds. Since I haven't played in a while, I'm rereading all the text. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, he takes a step closer, and you can swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Let's get rid of some reason. It's okay. Everything suddenly gets dark. You feel sad, but can't even tell why. In your pocket, you find an envelope with cash inside. So we got an extra spell, so we're going to forget it for +1 reason. Okay. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. So threat level increased. A -1 modifier to all skill check. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff looks exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down to the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. +4% doom. Blech. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. I really would like a weapon. If we do this, let's look one more time. Oh, the steak knife. That's good. It's fast. He nerfed it a bit by making it slightly slower, but now we have a weapon at least. Okay. Oh my god, it's him again. Starblood is fine. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of the Grim Man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket, once again. As you pull up onto the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiikawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. Ominous. Talking with an older woman, you can't help but notice her worried face and quick looks pointed towards something behind you. Is it the wind you can feel on your neck, or... This is new. Turn around. You suddenly turn around and catch a man trying to hide behind a corner. You're being followed. Why are you laughing at my nerfed steak knife? When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your efforts to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. Oof, we're already almost 30% doom for this first mystery, too. Oh. You try to lose the masked man that has been following you the whole morning. You eventually find yourself in a dead end. Looking for a way out, you hear a branch snapping behind you. Cult delinquent. -1 stamina. Oh, this is a new song, too. Oops. How's this bastard? We can't run from this, I'm pretty sure. Yep. We're just gonna do what we did last time. Because that's all we really can do. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Investigate computer. Welcome home. Do you like it? Yes. I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. Remember the note. You recall the note you found. Could this be the voice of humanity you read about? Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You soon understand they don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Everyone is here now. We've escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence. A paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring all humanity together. You need to think carefully about how to respond. You can't save everyone. Suffering is human. I don't want to die. I feel like the middle one. Let's see. How can you believe that? Well, okay, if you want to suffer, go ahead. Your consciousness dips. By the time you snap out of it, you're strangling yourself with the phone cord. The entity assaults your mind, but the struggle brings out strength you didn't know you had. You refuse to die. Minus 5% stamina, plus 15% max stamina. You listen to the staticky signal on the other end. Hey, that's a typo. The other Ned. It's harsh to your ear. But then, the noise begins to slowly change into something beautiful. You want to join it. Oh. 30 HP, minus 1 damage. We only have 5 stamina left. I did just get that increase, but I guess this is better to use than nothing. Let's see here. Plus 2 reason for using 36% chance to hit. Let's see if we can dodge the attack. Alright, we're just gonna chip its stamina down for a bit. Why should you resist? Oh no. My god, please, dodge. Dodge the attack. Alright, we're doing it. We're making it happen. Oh, why did I right click and got rid of the last move, which was our attack? Truly incredible. You defeated together. You wrenched the phone from your ear, nearly tossing it across the room. You could have killed yourself for that thing. Sweat pouring down your face, you immediately yank the computer's plug from the socket. With the Bolton's number in a phone book, you find the system operator's address. When you enter the cramped apartment, you're met with a smiling, hanged teenager and a still-running, unplugged computer. You smash it to pieces. With the root cause gone, the suicides eventually slow. Well, you couldn't save those already in its thrall. You're relieved to know that the Bolton won't take any more victims. Ending B. Plus 30 experience, 15% EX, or plus 15 EXP, minus 3% Doom. Okay, that one was unnerving. Arcane Storm, that's fine. Ew, Discipline is good. And then lots of more stamina. Oh, there's one down. Let's get more stamina back. Let's go ahead and do freaky feature of found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of the event, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? Three students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about the local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. Okay, let's first do Witch Story and investigate the mansion twice. Might get a candle event. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. Okay, I think this is knowledge. Our knowledge is low, but I don't know what touch the stone is. Oh, it is a dex check. We have 8 dexterity and still failed. When you reach out to touch the stone, you're shocked at how hot the surface is. It burns your fingers. Boo. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Okay, so burning it is always a good option, because you get doom reduction. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. The legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children, pointing in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Let's try observing. No. By the time you realize the vapor is forming into a giant hand, it's too late. It crashes through the window, sending shards of glass everywhere. The notes mention a village not far from your home. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? We're gonna take a bath. Okay. And then we're gonna investigate downtown. The only metro lines in your town connects to the university and the science complex. You take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? Let's walk. Walking to your destination takes precious time. Plus 1% doom. That's not horrible. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Stream elements, can you stop? Perception check success. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before they disappear into the crowd. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Ugh, we got holes. This is the worst one. You find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. A shape shimmers beneath the surface. With a splashy sound, something emerges from the murky depths. Leech girl. All the paths look the same. Are you lost? Probably. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down, and food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Let's investigate the ground for clues. Footprints and tracks suggest a fight. The owner of the tent must have been dragged by 2 unknown attackers into the woods. Great. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's wall. You wonder what it could all mean. Well, at least we didn't get anything negative from that. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then, you hear curious sounds coming from the hole. We're going to take the cassettes and run. Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you are found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement is missing. And stupid holes, -2 stamina. No, the bathwater. Damn it, that's the worst status effect. Let's do +1 perception, and then we're gonna need more stamina, because... Hello, is it Meta or Meta? And yes, it does. I love it a lot. Finally, the update. Who could help me with that? I wondered if maybe this was added in the update, which is why I chose to get that ending. Can we do anything with this? Okay. Get out of our inventory. So me and Maddie are just for Junji Ito, so I've been badging her. Yeah, this one is great. I don't have any VHS cassettes to watch. Okay, I guess those aren't VHS. Are they? I don't know. Meta. Okay. Or Meta. I'm dumb. Can't type it. Don't get anything. There is one achievement you get for dialing a number, but I already got that, and I don't remember what the numbers are at the top of my head. Oops, indeed. Oh, yeah, I mean, no, the stupid bathwater is contaminated, I forgot. We're just gonna forget this so we can get more reason. Okay, yeah, we need to go ahead and do more mysteries. Gamma Girl, bathwater. Ugh, I don't want to do Scissor Woman. None of these are really great. They're not bad mysteries, they're just hard, and I still only have the stupid steak knife. Comes from Medic Kinex, you're a huge 282 fan. Ah. Interesting. Looking about to say this word.
Macabre.
Okay, so it is macabre. Macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. $8675309 is a classic song. I don't remember what it might be, from some one-hit wonder band. But it was, I guess it's classic rock. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. This is one of my favorite mysteries. It's very creepy. I like the music a lot too. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind has snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate Sudi's bodies as materials. There's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate downtown next. So we're gonna go to Seaside and investigate there twice. You walk on the beach when you notice a group of men disembarking from a boat. I think this one's new. The fishermen have sunbaked and wind-dried skin, resembling more mummies you've seen in the museum than humans. Hey you, one of them screams, waving at you. Give us a hand, will you? They point at the giant wet burlap sack in the back of the boat. Let's try to help them. Oh no. You nod and get closer. The burlap sack smells horrible, making you gag. You slip on the wet rock and the rotten fish spill onto you. No. We're gonna go to the monument. Okay. We need to get a little bit of a... Doom down. Okay, bye Poshers. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I hope to play more VNs on stream soon. I've just been taking a bit of a break. You spot a woman on the beach and decide to get closer and ask what she is doing alone and so late. When the woman turns around, you stop. Her mouth is open and shutting, gulping in air as if it was unnatural to her. In her large eyes, there's only rage. Ew. I think this is a new enemy. Coy woman. Actually, much better chance of hitting her than anyone else. You may be going crazy, but you can swear something is watching you from the sea. We're not doing too hot, but we're getting there. A sun growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. Let's see. It's better I just run from this one. Doom hit isn't great, but asking around the neighborhood got you some results. It seems that all the girls have attended the same school. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Oh my god, -4 reason? The moment you light the remaining candle, the ground under the sigil collapses, revealing an impossibly deep hole. Its walls are carved into a spiral shape, giving it the illusion of movement. Because it's an illusion, right? An Ito game would be interesting. All missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them? A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Oh my gosh, the creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? Probably not, no. You find a You find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. You cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed about mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. Oh, we did? I think maybe I've seen those. I need to see with a tree. Nailing a straw doll to this tree will grant you a wish for a price, that is. Oh, I wanted more reason. Panic. 10%, minus 10% chance to all combat options. Well... Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasuki. Hey kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in the area of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Lift the heaviest box. This is good if we pass it. Thank you, seagulls. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all your doubts and anxiety. Oh, that's good. We got some reason back, and we lost one stamina, but that's okay. There's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You'll have to deal with it alone. Persona-ass shit. Seeing two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. Let's resource occult notes. Oh, we actually passed the knowledge check. No, we lost reason. The notes lying nearby tell of ancient civilizations and unspeakable horror. You managed to learn an incantation, but the horrifying image will stay with you for a long time. Well, can't forget that spell. I'll keep that in the back burner. Compare the sewer plan with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. School basement, that must be the place where the kidnapper is keeping missing swimmers. People point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while he occasionally touches a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. -2 reason. No. Okay, we need to forget this and get some reason back. There's no turning back now. God, let's hope she is alright. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress, the upper part at least. The tail of a fish has been crudely sewed in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Stepping carefully over the corpse, the janitor picks up the bloody axe. -2 stamina. This guy's pretty hard to beat without a good weapon, and obviously don't have a good weapon. But there's a couple other things you can do. We're just gonna set everything on fire. We did get burned, though. Suddenly, the mutilated girl moans quietly and twitches. The fishtail causes the lamp to fall and break, igniting the chemicals. Mad Janitor catches fire and starts screaming terribly. You try to avoid him thrashing around the room, setting everything on fire. Thick smoke and the smell of burning flesh makes you feel weak. You are rescued by firemen trying to contain the fire. No trace of the Mad Janitor is found, and no one believes your story, but you will sleep a little bit better knowing tonight that all the other students are safe. Fucking holes. Whole town stopped receiving. Okay, that's not a big deal either. reason. Let's do Bizarre Bruit of the Blood-Curdling Botanist next. Still don't know how to get ending A for this one. Your neighbor asks you to help. Her husband Shiro-san has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. What is he doing and where is he? Okay, so I want to go to the hospital. I did steal the painkiller. Badly bruised. -1 strength until the end of the current mystery. Yeah, I feel the same about the TRPG thing. Modern medicine can't help here. Modern medicine can't help here. Yeah, I figured, but don't overdose it. Addictive. I've never had to use the painkillers, so careful not to overdose these. I'll keep them on hand and then put these in storage. Investigate the school location twice to complete this quest. Let's do that first. There's finally some more new content. There's a new god, which I'm trying to unlock. You carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seemed empty at first until you switched the lights on. Oh, and I did get the new mystery, which I did first. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer, and then the voices start. It's this brain you can't run from. Get lucky. We should be able to get this in one hit. Lump of flesh. +5 stamina adds a new status. I think it makes you hungry. Lump of flesh. Oh yeah, we need to investigate the school again. Well, you walk... Oh, there's this one again. We passed it again, which is nice. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Real quick. I wonder if the tapes can be fixed at the hardware store? Oh, I put them in my inventory. Ah! Sell this. Buy the flashlight. I investigate. Okay, I investigated the school twice, so we're going downtown now. Something is wrong. You don't see him on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he was good at what he did. Last month, he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and look for it. You enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package in the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. Reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling in the pit of your stomach. No. It's not until you unwrap it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. Okay, need more reason. Well, the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid. You think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. Feeling hungry, you enter a small restaurant and order the daily special made with the day's catch. Just where the hell do your fishermen go? Ew. The smell of the dish almost makes you sick, and you want out of the ghastly restaurant. It's dark. You don't remember the trees growing so close to each other. Drooping branches hang over the bath, framing an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. No, I want to go to the other world. You get completely lost in your thoughts and fall into the hole that was clumsily covered with branches and leaves. Who set up this trap, and for whom? You stumble upon a half-eaten deer carcass. I was hoping we could go to the other world and get the katana. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it? No. You feel you've attracted the attention of something terrible. Everything is not going good. You follow the faint sound to a telephone line pole. The moment you notice giant hairy balls underneath it, they start to twitch and rise. Cool. Very cool enemy. I don't think I can run from this. Yeah, I can. I should be able to kill this thing. Truly terrible. Can you not miss the attack? No, our doom is getting dangerous. Despite your best efforts, yep, location, threat level, -1 modifier to all skill checks, stamina reason penalties increased. Cool. In the forest, you hear a faint whimpering in the distance. When we find it, you discover a wild dog held by the hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly as you go closer. I'll do that in a second. Help. No! You free the dog, but the rusty mechanism snaps and the trap closes on your hand. I want the dog to be my friend. You're gonna eat the lump of flesh. Okay, this is fine. The ocean is calling. And then... we're not getting her speed boost one. That's annoying. Can't rest at home. We don't need more dexterity. What are you talking about, Sophie? Plus more reason. Haha. A parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Cut it open. Cut the tree and quench your thirst with the dark red sap. Okay. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room where suddenly the floor gives up and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. What's that? Stop and take a closer look at Shiro-san's injuries. The top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing his brain. Out of it, the fruiting body of a fungus. -4 all? My god. I'm gonna have to be careful. One more hit and he's gonna kill us. I mean, I guess we can throw the holy candle. This will give us more reason, but... oh, we can't throw them at him. I don't think this is gonna help us at all. Nope. There we go. Dead. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped and you've been locked up in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you're insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity. The drugs haven't made those horrors disappear. We have perished. You managed to solve 3 mysteries plaguing this town. You saw 3 new events. You encountered 3 new enemies. Boo. Okay, let's give it one more try. See what we can encounter. I have no idea how to unlock the new character. Let's go with Mimi this time, and we'll do a... Let's go with Initiate. I'll make it a little easier. And we'll pick the old eyeball again. Go to the police station. Minus 20% max reason. That's fine. Deal summon damage plus 3% doom. Okay. Mimi does start with a weapon, the scalpel, because she is a med student. Okay, let's do the bath first. And what outfits does she have? I'll give her the choker and the tank top. Yeah, I need to get the dollar. Okay. Sorrowful Saga, Coma. Well, Eels is here, and we always do Eels first. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. Is your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana? That weird dude is back, you know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Are you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. Kana. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? Ichthyology. So let's investigate the seaside twice. For the mini mystery. Stop. This is a crime scene. You're halted by a sweaty police officer. Behind him, 2 other policemen are packing something in their bags. Try to learn what happened. Failure. You manage to catch a glimpse of a corpse with a crushed head. Blood and gore is everywhere on the sand. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Curious, you check it out. You don't see anything at first. Then, you notice it, the bloated body of Ath Yolazith, getting closer. You may be going crazy, but you can swear something is watching you from the sea. Kana's the best. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? +2 funds, -1 reason. Spooky. Kana. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty, because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Okay, Kana, whatever you say. You're just a stupid guy again. We already saw this event, so -2 reason. Did gain a spell. The neighbor's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with a weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take 1 jar home. Ignore the current event. Instantly investigate a random otherworld location. 1-time use only. You ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? I like this one. Spell can only be cast when investigating a location. Oh. Oops. Okay, that's when we can use this. So we're gonna go to the void instead. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Oh, this is a new one. At least from what I've seen. Deserted temples overlook the giant corpses of the forgotten beasts. With no priest to harvest it, their blood is slowly flooding into the valley. Let's try submerging ourselves. You take a step into the pool of blood. The crimson liquid burns your skin through your clothes. With boiling blood, something else rushes into your ear canals. Voices of the countless scholars revealing the forbidden secrets. Plus 3 reason, minus 3 stamina. That's fine. Interesting. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is this eel even alive? You can get a really good weapon in the void. It's how I beat my first hard mode run, because I got lucky with Aiko and got the katana. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin a ghostly pale yellow color. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Intimidated by the unsettling painting, you're haunted by nightmares. Minus 2 reason. Our reason is all over the place. Kano's right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment to try to decipher the notes. Legend from the Prefecture Eels tells of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. That's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. We're gonna do rest really quick, because we'll need it for something coming up. Kano's right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both try to return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. So this is a ghost. And ghosts are, can deal 5 damage. Oh, that's fine. We'll get some experience from this. So ghosts you can't damage physically, you have to do spiritual actions. So it can be a bit annoying. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette, half buried in the sand, is calling you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer. The statuette is surprisingly heavier than it looks. Mesmerized, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. It's a bad idea. Think about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Let's go to the item shop really quick, because we have a lot of money. Let's get this eyeball. Should you do it? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Why not? Ooh, I never used that before. Think about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. You turn on the lights. Luckily for you, no horrors lurk in the water. I've heard of Higurashi, but I've never read / watched / played it. I think it's a visual novel, or it was. Oh, sorry, I got a yawn. Oh. Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. You must puncture her eye now. Okay, look away if you don't like eye trauma. We're about to stab this person's eyeball. Ah! Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will she even survive the blood loss? You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened. I'm pretty sure I won't be waking with my left eye anytime soon. Thank you for saving my life. You still process the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay eggs in their eyes. Or lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your neighbor's place. This is a scene where Sandra adopts an abandoned statue of Colonel Sanders. No, the dog is gone. Okay. Well, that went pretty well. Eels is always good to do first because after you do it, you get Kana as an ally, and they give you -1 damage received during combat, which is really good. Kana looks at you, waiting. Got anything to say? Okay, let's, stamina's good, reason. Could use more experience points. Okay, we'll keep that in case something horrible happens. Let's, start a new mystery. Oh, thank you for following, Joseph Corwin. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's do Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. Begin with one fisherman who drank something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a single lantern swinging at the helm and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now, more and more fishermen have begun to find those vile oozes in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon, the ocean will have taken them all. You start your investigation, hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. You have to discard 2 items to complete this quest. Can we discard this? No. Can't go to the shop, though. -10 reason, or -10 doom, -3 max reason. Let's, I don't often do the extra mysteries, so let's do that. So we're gonna discard that. And then let's look at the hardware store. And then we'll discard the can of acid. You find huge piles of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. So we're going to investigate downtown first. When you enter the metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. Okay, we saw this one last time. Let's ignore it. You leave at the next station in a hurry, hoping to forget the package as soon as possible. Although you brave the stench for hours, you can glean nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit? They say a ghost of a heartbroken... Oh, we saw this one too. We don't have the holy candle this time, so we have to spend the night here. We did pass the strength check, though. You wait an entire night, observing the spot where the supposed ghost would appear, but nothing happens. You're relieved it's just a rumor. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. I'm gonna put these in the storage. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final, gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Let's rifle through the cupboard. I found you at last. Okay. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Dark forces... No, not... Okay, it's not holes. Casting spells raises doom. Okay. Oh, now look at this. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. Took a screenshot. Okay. Close the game. Get off there, Google. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare some to look through the books? Let's check out the table. No, we failed the knowledge check. The notes lying on the table look like ramblings of a madman. While trying to understand them, you read a passage aloud. Nothing happens, but you suddenly feel watched. You leave the reading room quickly. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace yourself. The blizzard chills you to the bone and appears as quickly as it began. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies between caressing his catch. The beating movement in his arms disturbs you. Anything good we can buy here? Oh, flashlight's always nice to have. Even though that was our last bit of funds, it's fine. Let's do a rest. Okay, 42% doom isn't great, but... You decide to enter a small, shady bar on the docks, and maybe some old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. Try talking. Ah, we passed. You catch the fishermen in a good mood. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with many legs. -1 reason, +5 experience. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Extra damage against human enemies. Defeating an enemy regains 2 reason. That'd be good, I think. And then let's up our charisma. Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. It tastes metallic. Before you can react, you hear a low growling sound coming from behind you. Oh, it's Canis, the lunar cat. He kind of sucks, but he's cute. Let's see, 70%. 6. It's 10 if it hits. That's gonna get rid of him. You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. A full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified at their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Although some claim they see strange beings come into the port at night. Ending A. Plus 45 EXP, minus 4 Doom. Not Bath. Okay, could. Not Bath. Okay, so... Get a good amount of reason recover, so we're going to... What is this one? Okay. We're going to get extra EXP. Let's do Contagious Coma. Curious case of a contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People trying to wake the patients up result with them falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated for the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? So we're going to investigate the village twice first. Let's check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Before that, we're going to go to the village. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon imprisoned underground. You're invited to join them. Let's participate. Oh no. Distracted by a huge man wearing a demon mask, you have trouble following the intricate pattern of steps, bows, and claps. The ritual is a disaster. Well. Unseasonal floods have closed many of the roads. You wasted a lot of time looking for a safe path. Oh no. A lot of doom. An old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. That's fine. Do it again. Okay. We need to go to school. You find an old trophy case set inside a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. Man, you find a small trophy with a curious plaque. Grand Champion of the Cannibal Eating Contest, 1956. Oh. Entirely renders white dust. It has no smell. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? Suddenly an empty bottle breaks in the wall behind you. You cover yourself in the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Oh, it's Mimi. Let's see here. That's more Mimi. This is Miku. We have already unlocked her though. Where could you fill a prescription like this? We actually don't have the money for that. You have to sneak into the hospital and borrow the patient's information. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, where doctors determine the causes of death. Search the cabinet. Something flashes in the corner of a dusty jar. Too late, you realize it's a rusty scalpel blade and cut yourself badly. -2 stamina. You got the name and address. Let's get out of here. When the patient come home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Talk to them. You try reasoning with them to tell you what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they've roughed you up. You're not having much luck this round. Patient Zeo's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. The only metro line, I knew it would happen. Something is clearly wrong. There are no lights in the metro car, and all you can see are the countless handprints pressed into the windows. The man dabbled in magic. You found a journal, describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. Seems that he tried to contact a being from the dream realms. Oh my gosh. Quarantine wing is closely guarded. You must find a way to sneak through. We need to rest some. And our doom is high. You stumble upon a nurse trying to open a door to the intensive care unit, constantly mumbling something. When she turns around, her face makes you scream in horror. Let's see if we can... Can you not miss the attack? Please. Thank you, I wanted that experience. But there it is. Let's hope you find an answer here. You've managed to sneak through the floor, avoiding the police, and finally reach the quarantine wing, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulse is slowly weakening and the blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. So we're going to try to beat the Dream Eater. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals a weird, elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Prepare yourself. The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town has taken note of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Oh, this thing has 38 HP by now, so we'll see how this goes. Can we throw this? No. Let's see here. I want to try to do without killing any of the patients. Even if it causes our death. Just looking at what our options are. Let's use this. We have done it. The creature's severed body falls into the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back into the now closed hole in the ceiling. You manage to catch a glimpse of the other side. The other side makes you fall on your knees. It wasn't its body that you managed to cut off. It was just a finger. Shaken, you sneak out from the hospital. One thing is certain, though. It's the end of this weird illness. The hospital is now safe. Spooky. Okay, cool. Bathwater's still not messed up. Let's do quick thinking, and then we definitely need some stamina. Okay, our doom's pretty high, but that's just how it be. So let's get a little extra reason. Let's move on. I still do Crimson Cape next. aka the Toilet Ghost. Chilling Chronicle of the Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game, but that has only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and that he intends to complete the dangerous scare. I don't know, it's too scary, Sophie. You gotta go to the schoolyard. They just gossip. Wanna join me? Hachi notices you and smile. They look nervous. Haha, they join me. +1 charisma. Okay, that's good. It's been so hard to get any sleep lately. Kairi waves at you. Oh, they join me too. -1 knowledge. No. Go away. What about you? +1 reason stamina. Cool. Anyone up here? Should probably leave her alone. Recently, the tap water in my neighborhood almost tastes weird. Give me a break. Keep hearing a wailing sound coming from the third stall in the girls' bathroom. Let's wait one more time. Bruh. I need you to come with me. Forced to come with you. Okay, I guess no one's gonna tell me about Akamanto. Try one more time. Annoying. Okay, let's just investigate then. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it, if only there was a way to make her go away for a while. Oh, you passed. Unannounced inspection, she asks? Thank you for telling me. The receptionist is busy updating some boring papers. You copy some names and addresses from the database. And Delora are doing some... Okay. Something is wrong. Okay, we've got that one before. All the missing girls were apparently members of the school's swimming team. Maybe the kidnappers... Someone saw the kidnappers stalking him? Check out the school's pool area would be a good idea. You carefully enter the biology classroom. Oh, we got this one too. Let's go. What? Why didn't I hit special attack? My gosh. Such a fool sometimes. I'm gonna eat this flesh. Something is moving inside your stomach. Yeah. Just ignore that. Everything's fine. One of the articles mentioned a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. Waste of time. Taking an elevator, get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. Elevator door opens, revealing a hospital corridor. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all of the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Slowly, you enter the unknown. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of your planet as well? Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. Countless skeletons and corpses have shriveled in the arid air. The principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. You can't seem to find the right tombstone and waste a lot of time before finally admitting defeat. You break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database and look for anything that might help your investigation. You find a curious text file containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. Hooray, minus 2% doom. There's no turning back now. You step to the last stall and close the door behind you. Ooh, I'll level up too. +1 charisma, +1 perception. Let's get stamina. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Squish, squeak. Sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish, squeak. The door slowly opens. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me, his voice sounds like a faulty radio, would you like red paper or blue paper? Since no one would give us the gossip, achievement unlocked. Couldn't get the other option, which is neither. The tall man in the red coat takes out a butcher's knife and stabs you in the stomach. Blood splatters on the stall's wall as you rush to the door. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked in here with this crazy man. -2 all, 30 HP. Let's see here. Might as well try to dodge. Okay. Blood flowing from the runes and the tall man's red coat make it look like the man was slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask and faint, and when you wake up, he's gone. Somehow, you know he will be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. Okay, cool, we still have the bath. -10% doom, well, that's nice. Let's put this in the storage, because we're not gonna be getting that. Let's get stamina. Okay, we have one less mystery, which is Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaid Skin. So I'm gonna skip this since we already read it. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Let's take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Ugh. Let's rest a bit. Asking around the neighborhood got you some results. Okay, we already read all that. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside an old anatomy model, its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Whoa. With the trail going cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Near closing time, you stumble across a curious article on the latest page of a local newspaper. You copy the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. That's a good one to pass. A sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. I think I just want to run from this one. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Our master is coming, and we can all bask in its glory. So we can't run from this guy. Really? Need not miss. Jeez, he has 40 HP by now. We might be able to take him down. If not, we'll just burn everything. We'll give it a couple tries. Okay. Not going well. Let's, burn. Suddenly, oh yeah, we already read this one because we did do this ending. Okay. So I got the bath. Let's do the bath first. Definitely need stamina. And then charisma is already high. So we'll do this. And then get one last little boost of reason. Oh, that was as high as it can go. I think that's every mystery. Yep, that's all 5. So now it's time to go to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you that two things, that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place and that you should run as far as you can. Far. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing those stairs. So we're going to rest a bit to get some stamina back, and then we're going to start climbing. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. The cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes make your eyes twitch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Not enough strength. You're surprised at how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you stop. Someone has been taking photos. They focus on the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Oh no! It's like the enemy you fought second? This is new. It's usually mystery. I think it was Canis. Correct. Okay. You rip the photo. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it and, with a buzz, the gate opens. Oh no, now we have to know the mystery? Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them except one. You investigate is the second one. I think it was Sailors. Hooray. You rip the newspaper clipping off a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Yeah, I knew I did eels first. I just couldn't remember what comes second. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. You can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Light your way. This light source seems to somehow repel the darkness as you continue to climb the staircase, safe. Climbing the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal, really. Takashi-san, the ultimate opportunist. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that's a 100% chance to hit. So we'll be fine. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? No, you did not. Nothing personal, kid. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual, awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again when the stars are right again. Congratulations, you are safe for now. I don't understand why this is the ending card for Mimi, because she's not even in the picture. You've survived! You encountered 7 new enemies, you unlocked 1 new achievement, and you saw 34 new events. What did we unlock anything? Let's find out. Unlocks Monkey Wrench. Initiate is basically easy. I guess it's still not easy, but it's Initiate, what's the second one? I don't remember. Hard mode is being on True Believer, which I already did. Backstab a follower. Got 2 sources of light at the same time. Drink the blood of forgotten beasts and survive. Discard 3 books. Destroy your eye and open a 3rd one. I'm gonna do a bit of research to find out how to get the new god for next time, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on to New Vegas because that was about 2 hours of World of Horror, which is fun. I'm gonna get the next game set up and then I'm gonna take my stretch break. I did like the new mystery though. I should have just reset until I got it again so I could have tried to get a different ending, but such is life. Okay, I'm gonna take my stretch break and I'll be back in just a bit. Alright, we're back. Oh, I was doing a mission for Tim, which is why I was in here. But we are going to attempt to make it to the boomers first, unless I get distracted. Oh, I need to change the game I'm playing, don't I? Hold on. Fallout New Vegas does not like to be alt-tabbed. Alright, there we go. Now we are playing Fallout New Vegas, not World of Horror.
True to Kaiser.
Shut up. Yesterday someone told me that Obsidian was rushed completing this game, and so the Caesar's Legion content suffered for it. And that they didn't get to flesh out the Legion as they wanted to. As Bad Boy said, there's supposed to be like a whole other area for Caesar's Legion. More context about the lore, the females, I sound like an incel, about the women in Caesar's Legion and an army of women, whatnot. I think he said Obsidian wanted 6 more months, but Bethesda said no. Which is unfortunate. Because as it is, I always go this way. Caesar's Legion is just shit. There's no moral gray here, they're just shit. Not that having their story expanded would make any of their actions look better, but at least be more interesting. Ugh.
Awe, are you ready to...
Maybe one day, 4K, New Vegas. Okay. What? Did I leave Veronica and Edie there again? I totally did.
Evening.
It's gonna be faster just to go to the Gunrunner thing. Gosh, damn it. God dang it, why did I do that again? Where the hell is the Gunrunners? There they are. Okay, now let's go pick them up. Wish Edie would go back to the Lucky 38, but I need to go here anyways and take a picture of that thing. Oh, I'm back here. How can you see the pictures you've taken with it? Or can you? Oh. Well, that helps. What's for a quest? What's this dude want pictures of? I did take a picture of the Bison Steve sign. Maybe he wants the big one. How am I supposed to know? Okay, apparently that was the right one. Either way, we're still gonna do the boomer quest first. We gotta go pick up someone. Let's go back to Lucky 38 real quick. Howdy, partner.
Where to, partner?
Let's take Boone with us. Why not?
Is it time? I'm ready when you are.
We'll get Veronica soon. I think she went back to Interstate 188. We'll go get her soon enough.
High roller, sweet. Casino floor.
Thank you, Victor. Where are the boomers? It was on the map. Let's see, it's gonna show up now. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, here's this guy.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me, you could tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past these signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
A wager? Let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
You got yourself a bet.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
key to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building up to the northwest side of town towards the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of 2 buildings and make a beeline for the gate. The boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. There's also an old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come back out of there to say it's safe. Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'm sure Boone will die. Just leave. If you get there, there's a power armor set here. You can get your Bronco. God, fuck. God, oh fuck. Oh god. I thought it said sit still. Oh my god, my limbs are crippled, so now I can't move. I don't know where the fence is. Oh. I was stuck. Did I do it? Let me in!
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Simple enough. Run, hide, run. It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
What's a Master-at-Arms?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
Are you going to confiscate my weapons?
Confiscate your weapons? Certainly not. Personal armament is the foundation of social trust and responsibility.
Who is Mother Pearl?
As I said, she is our eldest. Mother Pearl has lived at Nellis from the start, and has the wisdom of her age. She said that this day would come, and that any savage to reach our gate should be brought to her.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close, and mind your behavior.
Mother Pearl.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
Didn't exactly roll out a red carpet.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
How might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I
That
was
seems dumb.
barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen.
Maybe you should
Come and
offer
go
me
as
free
you want.
medical
Help or
care.
Don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
I can take care of that robot problem for you. Just saying.
Bruh. Don't talk about Edie like that.
That guy Benny was a piece of work. Yeah.
What does Boone have on him?
Fine by me.
Nothing. I wanted to see what his little sayings were when you tell them different
Not my
stuff.
strong suit, but okay. Yeah, you and me both. That's what I do best. Okay, I'll keep it tight. That's what I do best. I'll sit tight. I've got your back. Good. Makes things simple. I'll follow your lead.
I'll probably get Veronica back, but I wanted to take Boone just for a bit, just for fun. I don't feel bad stealing, they're stupid.
Hey! How is your visit with us going, stranger?
Still trying to figure out who to help and how.
Each of the elders would appreciate assistance with various issues here in Nellis. Seek out Jack, Loyal, Raquel, and Argyle. They will guide you.
I gotta put my blankie on real quick.
Bye.
Dumb old woman. Well, we blow everyone up that comes in here. That's fine though. Alright, let's see here. We'll wander around and see who I run into first. Nellis Children's Barracks.
Hello. Hey, do you have any toys outside of here? I sure could use something fun.
I found this toy rocket you can have.
A rocket! Yay! Vroom.
It does have radiation on it, but
Roar! I'm a dinosaur.
I'm a vicious velociraptor. Roar.
Ooh, you know a lot about dinosaurs.
Okay. I was sleeping in this bed for an hour. plunger.
Hey, anything going on?
No. Don't talk to me, child. I've already entertained you.
Keep your distance, soldier.
You should get out of my face before you get yourself.
Keep your distance, soldier.
Saw you coming a mile away.
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
That's why you totally blew me up. Anything in here is a bunch of whiny people. Ah. Bunk beds. Assuming this will be the women's barracks, maybe. Nope, you can't even get in there. Never mind. Oh, yeah, you can. Probably no one in here to talk to, but
Keep your distance, soldier.
thought I'd check. I will wake them up, though. There's multiple. No one in here either. Well, that looks like something.
Hey,
Okay.
I am La Phantoma. I will fly to the side of injustice.
I believe the La Phantoma could use a rocket toy to enhance her flight.
La Phantoma needs no rocket. But this one is pretty awesome.
Yes, outsider?
Children here don't seem interested in guns.
Few children are, especially when they're born during a relatively safe time in our history. Our children are protected from the outside world, but they're not ignorant of the dangers it holds. Our children are protected from the outside world, but...
Okay. What happens when they come of age?
All of us are trained in combat and farming from a very early age. When we reach adulthood, we serve in whatever capacity we're best suited. Don't get blown up.
Alright, there's another option.
Yes, outsider?
I think I could help improve your curriculum.
Really, outsider? I'm open to ideas.
Talking enemies down is an effective way to get what you want and save ammo.
I like the way you think. Oratory may indeed be a useful tool in our arsenal if wielded effectively. I could probably put together a debate curriculum, pull out some of those old philosophy books. Don't get...
Can we say it
Yes,
again,
outside.
or just that once? Oh, okay. I've done a lot of machining and lathe work over the years. I could write up a booklet for you.
Hey, that's a great idea. This information might help with our training manuals, and maybe create a few new apprentices for Loyal. Later.
The other ones I'm not even close to.
Hi there, miss. This is Mission Control, ready for liftoff. What's your 5x5?
Bet when you get bigger, you'll be able to fly your own plane.
You bet I will. I'm almost old enough to fly in the VR sims. That'll be awesome. Bye-bye.
I thought this guy was
I know
Boone.
Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
Looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
Hehehe, I don't know anything. This man looks like he has a serious infection, and proper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? The combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you're able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive.
I could learn a thing or two from you.
This man appears to be severely injured. Swelling around his face and neck is interfering with his breathing. What is our medicine? Oh, it's not 60. Can we read a magazine? Let's quick save first. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all wounds of ant venom and administering steroid compounds, you reduce the swelling, the patient's breathing returns to normal.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
This man's leg is seriously injured. It may require amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt this operation? Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realize it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the wounds thoroughly, then re-stitch the wounds closed using a much more effective procedure.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
Why are you doctor then? I just read some books in the wasteland.
Yes, outsider?
Finish treating your patients.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need. Later.
Me saves 3 patients from death. This man. Oh, sorry. Fuck off.
Sorry, I've got work to take care of.
Well, he's not in here. What time is it in the game? 5. Does anyone here do anything? Or are they not in any of the houses? Yay, snow globe.
Hi. You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be
Sure.
stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
I like the snow globe side quest. I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
This place kind of sucks, though.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Your people were willing to risk it all for freedom? Yeah, I love it when I throw a grenade and it goes boom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people have brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
Where do you get the protein? Oh my god, you're all cannibals! The ingenuity of your people is remarkable.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
The howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to slip the surly bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How'd you learn where to find an old boomer? Or behind an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base.
Does Sophie.
Articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach a ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis. Bye.
Wow, it doesn't take very much to impress them. Just be like, wow, what a cool story. Haha, I lied. Y'all suck.
Sorry, I've got work to take care of.
Doesn't look like you're doing anything. Move. Okay. That one guy is here. I don't know. They all kind of look the same. Nothing much exciting here, it looks like.
Really? Hungry for grub?
I'd like to buy some food.
Here is what...
Oh, so we can buy from this guy. Once again, I am lost. Okay, I made it out.
Sorry, no time to talk. I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Pass to a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find parts there?
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charge it. No.
Really? So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
What do you do here?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him.
Looking for ways to help out.
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Personal matter, Handsome guy like you? I bet there's a girl involved.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
Tell me about this girl that caught your interest.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Maybe I could talk to her for you. What'd she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, jeez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
Look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever. Have you seen her? Oh. Like I said. Don't get blown up.
Anything else? Doesn't look like anything too exciting in here.
Really?
Wait till daytime. Question, if you take the boon to Camp McCarran, do they say anything? I'm gonna do a quick trip out here and see if there's any random dialogue. Not sure. I know sometimes NPCs will mention, or your companions will mention little lines while you walk around. I just wondered if you'd say anything. You gonna walk?
Sounds like it's gonna be an all-out war with the Legion soon. Maybe I should have re-enlisted after all.
80 solo health. Let's see, we'll walk past some people and see if they say anything.
Hey.
If they're even in here. Of course no one's out and about. Okay, whoa.
I really hope General Oliver has a good plan if the Legion comes back.
Usually the first recon is out here. Oh, I think they went somewhere else. They're at a Fort Pope or something. Wherever that is. I have no idea. Oh, this one, yeah. I don't think I've been to any of these, no. Okay, let's go get Veronica back. If I can find what I'm looking for. There it is. And talk to the redhead in the same time. Okay. Boone, you go back to...
What is it? I'll make my way there.
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle.
Okay.
Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
Brotherhood's living in the past. Eventually they'll have to change.
I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. They'll see the light, sooner or later. But I get the feeling if I don't take matters into my own hands, the change won't come in time to make a difference. Let's go make trouble.
Okay.
Back for more?
What was this lady? Maybe it's someone else. Oh, I guess there's another lady over here. Maybe.
The Legion is aware of your mercenary ways and has decided to encourage you work for us rather than against us. I've provided you the location of a drop box. Every few days, we'll place Legion coin inside.
How long will I get this benefit?
As long as you don't become an outright enemy of the Legion, payment will continue. True to Kaiser.
Wish the followers would get me some better armor.
Oh, we said Crimson Caravan. I don't know why I was looking at Route 188. It's like, of course I'm not gonna find over there.
Look, things are getting stranger every day.
You should go talk to Blake and Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
She looks like a fish. I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nell sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nell's. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's a catch. You should see him blush when I flirt with him.
Well, you don't have to do that anymore. Sounds like I better hurry to him. Any chance the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
Oh no. I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
I'm sure if you send her there, she'll just get blown up. Oh, I wanted to talk to Alice McLafferty here too. Find her stupid office. Have you ever sent her there to get blown up, Sophie? Tell me the truth. Yes. What's the guy say when you let her get blown up?
Welcome back.
You'll have to find someone else for the gunrunner job. It's not something I do.
I understand. No hard feelings. But you will, of course, keep our conversation on the matter strictly confidential.
I didn't want to do that quest, so...
The way to support our armies here.
Some of my stealth sucks. Okay, let's, Let's do that first. Benny is fucking dead.
What is it?
My wife's so cruel to the characters of New Vegas. I see.
Hey.
Rude.
Hello. What can I help you with?
Yo.
Yeah, I guess. Wow, there's so many quest markers. Salvage. Do I need more than one? Walking onto solar panels. I don't really see any more. There's one. You done a playthrough where your character's a complete idiot, though. Good to hear. Not fast shot when enemies are nearby. But what enemies and why? Just let me leave this cursed place. Thank you. I gotta find these people again. Oh, wait, I need to talk to Pearl first. Fix the solar panel first. I love to run through toxic waste.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon.
What is my repair? I think it's high because I had to get it up. Yeah, okay. Your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean and rewire some degraded circuits you spotted. Array efficiency improved by 50%. Are they all fixed? No. Ah, something's stuck. Is that all of them? Oh, there's literally one right in front of me. Yeehaw.
Hello, outsider. Need something?
I repaired the solar arrays and increased their efficiency.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. Later.
Okay, now let's talk to Mother Pearl. Your dang base have to be so big.
thumbs tend to get blown off around here. Get moving.
What?
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Okay, let's talk to the girl at the Crimson Caravan first. Where is the Crimson Caravan? You know who I forgot to get to put in Lucky 38? I forgot to get Cass. Where is she?
Things are getting stranger every day.
Oh, to do that first. Erg. Getting confused.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
Sophie, can you come itch my left shoulder again? I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way to pass the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Evening. Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the Lady in the Water.
Lady in the Water? What's that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
I didn't see that whole thing. Where's the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of the lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the planes and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that
Wow.
doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Have you seen her? You said you talked?
Got some scrap metal for you.
Thanks. I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, and removal adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Water breathing added. Wow, now we look edgy. Okay, let's go back to the girl, and then we will go to the bottom of Lake Mead, I guess.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I want to talk to you about him again. I have not seen a
I was
lake lurk.
hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear, but you crossed Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
I have to do it for you. Talk to your employer yourself.
Welcome back.
Janet's asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Are you really just going to ruin what's supposed to be a time of happiness for her?
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
You may be sentimental once.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
Commits her to pay you what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Sorry, I have to open up Discord on my phone to open that. Actually, just send it on Discord because I won't be able to click that. Can't Alt-Tab without it freaking out. Great. Where's she at? Yeah, I know. field shack. Did I though? Because I didn't see her.
Cornered in the ruins. Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. You're the first one to make it through alive, let alone manage a return trip.
I believe you said you would double my money?
Yep. Here are your caps. Sorry about that. Poor memory. Here you go.
Now I gotta go back here. No, I didn't grab the armor yet. You've been watching. I will in a second before I go to the other area.
Hello. Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life. Bye.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us. Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
He looks like Megamind. Okay, let's go to this shack again. Where is it at out here? Wow, how helpful. Yeah, move E. Do not see it. definitely not seeing it anywhere. Why don't you just look it up? Tell me where to go.
Let me look real quick.
Okay, reach. My wife is now playing for me. Wife no longer playing.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Fine, I'll give her the sunglasses back.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress? Hey, a dress. Thank you. I am totally trying this on later.
Alright. Time to try this. Guess it's fastest to go from Raoul's shack. I think there's where all the death claws were, though. I don't know what that noise is. Ignore. Indeed, a death claw. God. This is through a bunch of death claws. Oh well. Let's try it. Fuck around and find out. If we don't get aggroed by all of them at once, it will be fine. But knowing my luck, we will be aggroed by all of them at once. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh no, there's so many of them. I can see them. What happened to the tri-beam laser I had? Oops, did not mean to drop that. Stored with a companion. Why? Well, now I do, I think.